Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Known Realms Tolesh. We are back for another split session with Team Heart. Before we dive in, let's go ahead and introduce our players, starting with David.
Hey, everybody. My name is David. Tonight, I will be playing Whistle, the Hobgoblin fighter. Both he, him pronouns. You can catch me here as Whistle, or you can also catch me over at Stealthy Elf Productions, where I am the game master of a couple of Pathfinder 2nd edition games set in a homebrew world. Dash me.
Perfect. Thank you. David, next up, Button.
Hello, my name is Button. I am Bluebluebutton on social media, and when I am not here playing Echinacea Belrose, you can find me over on Stealthy Elf Productions playing Cressida in Unearthed Inheritance. And next Sunday, you can find me over at Rainbow Roll Fest, where a Bluebeard's Bride production called A Hunting Beloved will be playing, I believe, at 5 p.m., which is also the same time as Team Herbarium. So I'll also be here. Be in both places.
Do both.
Do both.
Rule 15, do both. All right. Hi, everybody. My name is Alec. My pronouns are he, him. You can find me all places on the internet at Tales Archived. I'm the Archivist here for Known Realms Tolesh. And when I'm not here, you can also find me at Stealthy Elf Productions in Heroes of Hysteria Unearthed Inheritance as Fenris Jotun Blood Fighter. Go ahead and check out Lupine Honey. Use code TalesArchive for 10% off of your purchase. Get some good swag, get some good apparel, and yeah, check it out. We also have our open donation link for charities supporting Sudan, Palestine, Congo, and Haiti. If you are not able to donate in this time, please share resources, uplift oppressed voices, and educate yourself on the current goings on in the world. Okay. Any other notes or announcements before we get started?
Rule 1 is don't get hit, and it's very hard to follow.
It's not going to happen here. Last we left off, we found Whistle and Echinacea splitting from their other fated companions, joined by a contingent of Reeves, Casimir, Monroe, Kalen, and Lucian, a whole lot of soldier boys, and making their way northward toward the Whitmore estate, led and protected by one Christoph Reeves. On the way, they had a conversation with Rivet, the Mousefolk leader of the Lorekeep, alongside Evelyn, one of the Lorekeep mages that was seen aiding in the illusion to protect the party from the sight of Ebon Eye or the Whitmore estate itself. Whistle met an interesting individual named Frankfurt, who seemed to bear witness to the signs of the Soulforge prophecy, and told Whistle about the Brand, a group who seem to adhere to Divanthier lifestyle. It was also mentioned that Lila Alcott is one such Divanthier mage, and she resides within the upper block of the city, and she would be a good person to talk to. Moving into the estate, the group also found one Primrose Oaten, an individual met early on in Echinacea's adventure while they were alongside Sir, too old enough to die. And it was very clear that once studying in Aldengate at the Aldengate Academy with one Sigorn Larethian, not hearing from their father, Harry Oaten, friend of Sir, it was made clear that Prim wanted to make their way to Isle Thalor and try and look for their father. Talked down by the group and told that there were other places to help. Primrose left the task of finding their father to Team Heart at this time as the group departed, and it was time to head into the demi-plane underneath the Whitmore estate. There, our pair of heroes embraced and met the horrors. It's very clear that this demi-plane was filled with the punished or those who tried to break or circumvent their pacts with Viola. They sit in this demi-plane, suffering endless torment for their transgressions. There was a bit of struggle with Monroe and Echinacea, particularly wanting to free those imprisoned immediately, but the pragmatic leadership of Whistle and Casimir telling the group to adhere to the plan won out. No matter how bad it felt, in one of these rooms, the group was accosted by a group of skeletal warriors and a decrepit-looking undead mage as the group did combat. It was then where Monroe was grabbed by one of these skeletons and dragged through the demi-plane away from the combat. Echinacea, with about a quick thinking and a hefty amount of Phoenix hot rage, looked at one of the skeletons and said, "Take me with you right now," and was dragged down into a cage, but not only a cage, directly where the heart of Viola resides. Whistle quickly followed suit, and the two find themselves now against a group of Ebon Eye Knights as Whistle, with a clutch dismantle, Echinacea blasting the remaining defensive dome around them on an Ebon Eye Knight. The group is ready to contend against these Ebon Eye and wait for their allies to arrive. Roll initiative for me, please.
Initiative!
You got it.
No! I'm gonna use an inspiration, because I rolled a 2.
Not strong.
Start strong. Oh yeah, this fight music
about now.
for this.
Oh, nice. I love being alert.
Okay. All right. Let me roll here.
Feel like I wasted an inspiration.
Oh no! Why is that?
Because I rolled a 2 the first time, and then I rolled a 4 the second time for a total of 5.
No!
Sad.
Okay. Oh, you're so valid. Okay.
Wait, your initiative? You got 5 for initiative?
No, I rolled a 4 on the dice plus 1. I have a plus
Your
1 to
plus
initiative.
1. Your dex is pretty low, huh?
Trash. 13. I'm
Oh.
working on.
Working on it.
They're sparring with the
Yeah,
boys. They're working on it. Okay, guys. 30 to 25, unfortunately. So
27 for Whistle.
27.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, I rolled a 17 plus
Sure.
10 for
Dog.
initiative. Because alert.
Woo!
Whistle is
He also popped out of the cage, you know. It makes sense.
You have Cat's Grace, so. Also,
Oh yeah, that's right. Advantage. Get higher. 26. But yeah, I do have Cat's Grace as well. Yes, advantage. on it.
Okay, and then
Checks.
let me roll for Monroe. Oh, okay. So Echinacea, you actually go before the NPCs.
Oh,
How?
He rolled a natural
He's so
1.
Dexy.
He rolled a natural
Oh.
1.
Somebody put Monroe in the corner.
Yeah, he rolled initiative for all the NPCs, unfortunately.
Oh, no.
Then I'm gonna second chance him.
You can't see him though.
I don't think I. Oh, do I have to?
I believe
Second.
you have to.
I'll go read. Damn. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. All right. First up in initiative. Whistle, you are up, and let's go to our combat screen. You are now out of your cage as you've cast Dismantle, and you're not able to see any Ebon Eye at the moment. But where are you going?
Whistle was not subtle, so when he got out and stuff, so I wasn't being stealthy. So I imagine that they are alerted to my presence.
They very much so.
Okay. Then, if you'll allow me for flavor, Whistle is going to walk out with half the movement speed, 15 feet to get about there. As Whistle is walking out, the residual dismantle spells that use that magnetic ability to kind of pull the cage apart, is still keeping some of those shards of the cage, near him as they're kind of fluttering around behind the prelude disc. Gonna take another 15 feet to move up here and can he take an action to acrobatics and jump over these guys? Or can I take a dash action and jump as part of my dash action?
Let me double check the ruling here.
I don't know if that's how it goes.
So jumping is like a part of your movement.
Yeah.
Uh,
It's a dash action to extend the move and then jump within that.
Your strength determines how far you can jump. When you make a long jump, you cover a number of feet up to your strength score if you move at least 10 feet immediately before you jump.
Yeah.
So
She's doing.
Yeah, you can do that. I'd say you couldn't if you dashed because that would be your whole action. But I'd say, yeah, if you make your movement and you move at least 10 feet, yeah, absolutely. I just need, an athletics check.
Yeah, the only reason I'm asking is because technically, like, right where I'm stopped now is exactly 30 feet, which is my full movement.
I'd say you've moved at least 10 feet. You can still move. That's fine.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. All right, you said athletics?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I appeal for acrobatics if I do it with style?
It is athletics, unfortunately.
Okay, no problem. Inspiration that. That's a waste of inspiration button.
Damn.
I don't have any allies around to do this. That's probably going to be a failure. That is athletics.
The DC is 10 plus your strength mod.
DC is 10 plus strength mod, which in this case would be 13. And I've got a 5 plus 7 for 12, I believe, right? 5 plus 7 is 12?
Yeah, that's 12,
That's
unfortunately.
gonna be a failure.
Unfortunately.
Let me just take a quick thing here. Let me just
Yeah, no, take a look. You're good.
No, nothing I can use to bump that up right now.
Okay.
He's gonna then move out, go to try to jump over these guys and get in that hallway. Unable to do so, gonna use bonus action then to cast Sanctuary, and those shards of cage that were following me are going to create a kind of barrier between him and anybody that would try to attack him right now.
Fuck yeah. Okay. Not an attack, but I do need you to give me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Sure. Is this against a charmed condition by chance?
It is not a charmed condition, but this one here has an aura.
Okay, just making sure because I have advantage against charmed.
Let me put. Yeah. No, it's not charmed condition.
Okay. That will be a 17 against that wisdom save.
17, unfortunately, is a failure.
Yeah.
So you cannot regain hit points until the start of this Ebon Eye's next turn.
Okay. Sounds
Okay.
good. Yeah.
And can you guys see the aura?
No.
No? Okay. Oh, I didn't put it to see. There we go. So, just so you guys have the visual. Okay, cool. Is that your turn, Whistle?
Yeah, that's movement, action, bonus action. That's everything.
Okay. And you cast Sanctuary.
Mm-hmm. So if they want to attack me, they have to make a DC 15 wisdom save to hit me.
Okay. Perfect. You see as this knight looks to the side, and they are in this sort of like grand regale, this sort of fluted black armor that is much more pristine than the other Ebon Eye knights around them, with this large sort of deep black cloak, this plumage, not flame or anything like that, but these bright white feathers, sort of like segmented helm as he looks over, and just he's going to use his action to order, and this Ebon Eye Knight is going to flank with you, and they're going to attack, and they got to make the wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, DC 15 is
17 on the die.
that's a success.
Okay, and then this is going to be a longsword attack with both hands.
Yeah.
That is a 25 to hit.
25 is gonna hit.
Okay, and then so it's a D10. 7 plus 6 is 13 slashing damage.
Okay.
And then you are going to take 7, 8, 9. You're going to take 10 fire damage.
10 fire damage.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Okay.
Ouchies. Ouchies.
Ouchies. All right. This Ebon Eye is going to attempt to secure you, Echinacea. You good?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm out of my cage. What about me?
Yeah, trying to make sure this one doesn't get out of their cage. And is going to attempt to cast Hold Person on you.
Okay.
So I believe for Hold Person... that is a wisdom saving throw, please.
Come on, bud. Oh! Oh no, saving throw. Bitches. Good. Oh my god, I have a plus 10. 28.
Okay, yeah, you succeed. So how do you shake off this paralyzed condition?
They look at the Ebonite who is casting magic on them, and with the visage of their mother, they sort of toss these pink, like, peonies into a non-existent wind that nevertheless flutters up, and it swirls around him, and they just say in the voice of their mother that they recall now,
Mm-hmm.
I know that you are tethered to this world, but I will not be.
Very nice. Very, very, very nice. Okay. You're kind of fucked here, Whistle. I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
They have to keep making those saves to hit, so that's
Yep.
something.
Correct.
Yep. I got that, and I got a high AC, so I'm not. I know where I'm at.
This one's gonna use its action to dash here. This one's going to make its attack. Oh, wisdom. Sorry.
Yeah.
19 on the die.
Yeah, saves.
And then I'll re-roll the attack because I didn't roll that first. As a critical failure. So how do you deflect this attack, Whistle? As it comes down, anything you do to sort of like circumvent, dodge, weave, what are you doing?
I think Whistle is just kind of seeing the attack coming out of the corner of his eye, and before he can even respond with his body, the metal plates that are swirling around him kind of come up and like catch the blade. The guy's able to pull it back out.
Very cool. Love that. These two are going to move in formation this way. So if they get, 30, 60, they can both get here. They want to keep an eye on Monroe, but they're not able to get there quite yet. And then each of you give me a perception check.
Okay. Where's the marker?
Natural 20!
Nice, nice.
18.
Damn.
Okay.
We see shit for
You
once!
guys see shit for once. You kind of hear as a just like a very stereotypical as like a calling horn is blown down the hallway by one of the Ebon Eye Knights. That is their action. Okay.
Okay.
We are next up. Echinacea, you're up with the NPCs on deck.
I really hate to be that guy, but these two didn't do anything.
Oh my god, I didn't see that. Thank you so much. Okay. These two are going to move 30, and then this individual is going to use their dash action to get in the center of the room. It looks like they're preparing for something. What? You're unaware. But they are there. Okay, Echinacea, now you're up.
What can I see? What are these?
These are pillars.
They're pillars, so I
So
cannot
they're-
see through them.
Correct. They're blocking any line of sight from there. So like, can't see what's past here. You can't see what's past here, and you cannot get line of sight of Whistle right now. You see Ebon Eye. I'd say you can see the
I can't
tail.
see anyone except the dude. No.
Oh no, that's true. Because yeah, you can just see the Ebon Eye in front of you. But I'd say with that perception check, it's clear to see that you can hear like metal clanging and combat starting.
Right. But I can't see anyone.
No.
Trying to figure out what I can see to do.
So you can see. Let me just. This is what you can see.
One dude. All right. Oh, I lost the line.
Oh, sorry. Let me. And then obviously, like, what's behind you?
I can't see here.
Sorry, I'm just trying to ping what I can. There we go.
Okay. Echinacea will Misty Step here.
Okay.
And move. Hey, with that really good perception check, do I notice that? Alec?
Okay.
I'm thinking.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if you heard me.
No, I did. I'd say with your passive investigation, I imagine you're taking in the space as you're moving through it. You absolutely see that.
Okay.
Because you're moving here, correct?
Haven't decided yet.
Okay.
I'll make this hard for you. They run here.
Okay.
And then they're going to use their action to cast. What do you call them? Firebolt
Fireball.
on the nearest Ebon Eye knight.
Toward Whistle.
Not on Whistle, but
The closest Ebon Eye Knight toward Whistle.
yeah,
is what
sorry,
I'm
the one
saying.
I'm pinging on the board. Oh my god!
My
Dice, please.
roll 20 is being incredibly slow.
The
with,
southern
like, pings and stuff. So
south dice or south
Gotcha.
knight.
got it.
17 plus 15,
22.
30, 32.
Oh, 17 plus 15. Oh yeah, absolutely hits.
Okay. Nope. I just rolled again in there. Ignore that.
Okay.
Wow. Trash. 4 fire damage.
You
Garbage.
You shoot forward and you see as it hits the cloak on the back of this individual, but the flame sort of begins to shift into this green as it absorbs into the body. The damage takes, absolutely, but there is, yeah, obviously, you
He
know.
seems resistant.
No. It just wasn't a hefty attack, so
Oh, gotcha.
that's all I'm saying.
Gotcha.
Okay. Boop, 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 doop, doop. All right. And that was 4, you said? Perfect. Thank you. Anything else on your turn? Okay. Cool.
That's all I can do.
Perfect. Both of you got the natural 20. So I think you're able to hear as there is this sort of static charge as from the corner of the room where Monroe is, you're able to just hear, You put me in a fucking cage. You put them in a fucking cage. You're gonna pay for that. As he casts Shatter on the cage. It is metal. Completely shatters as Monroe makes his way out. He is right here, and you see as he looks, and he just goes, he shouts out, "Team, okay?" You guys can respond.
Oh. Still looks at all the guys around him. Just fine.
I'm okay. Are you okay?
I'm pissed.
I am also that.
All right. So that was his bonus action. Whoop. And he, with his action, is going to... Hello?
Hello.
It just sounded like there was a knock.
Shatter's a bonus action?
Oh no, he shatters an action. Bonus action. Thank you, David.
I got you.
I just immediately assumed he had Quicken Spell and was like, okay.
No. He already... Well, no, he is going to... He's going to use his defensive field again and gain 13 temporary hit points.
Mm.
Nice.
Because he took some damage the first time, and he'll take... Yeah, so he's got 13 more temp HP. You see as this armor wraps around him as he grabs his gun and prepares himself for the next round. Okay. At the end of this round, time to see who gets sucked down. All right, I'm gonna roll a d4 or no d6. 1 to 2 is Casimir. 2 to 3 is Lucian.
3 to 4 is
3
Lucian.
to 4, 5 to 6. All right. You all hear... Oh, fuck off! As Casimir lands into the cage. He's like, I should have let Lucian come. This sucks. This sucks. Are you all right?
No. Yes! There are a lot of them.
They won't be.
Whistle looks at the 4 Ebon Eye Knights as Casimir comes in and looks. Oh, fuck no.
Okay. With that, we're at the top of the order. Whistle, you're up.
Oh, perfect. Whistle is going to... Let's start hitting some people.
Okay.
Let's see. Echinacea hit the dude to the south is the one that we got hit.
Yep.
Yeah.
That fire damage went through just fine though, right? No resistance or
No
anything?
resistance.
Bonus action then, we're gonna have Nikolai heat up the Wind Wraith. So we're gonna add some fire damage to Wind Wraith now. With Divanthir Infusion. And then I'm going to take a Booming Blade attack on the same fella.
You're going to take a what?
Booming Blade.
Okay. Sounds good.
Booming Blade. That's
Bless
going to be... let's see. That's probably going to miss here. But I can see... No, I probably can. Let me just take a quick peek on some line of sight. I don't think I can see
You can't see Monroe. You can't see Casimir. You can see Echinacea. Absolutely. You cannot see Casimir.
Okay. That's gonna. It's a. Let's see. It's a 4 + 7 for 11. So.
No, you kind of bash in, and they just are able to kind of pick up a shield at the last moment. Okay, and I will actually just put auras on the ones that have them. For the Ebon Eye, I just want to be kind of consistent so you guys know who's got what.
I'm gonna attack again in the meantime.
Yep.
That's worse. That's a 3, so that's not gonna hit. But then last thing we'll do with the action with the movement then is just run south 30 feet.
Okay. You.
To get,
Oh shit! Monroe should have rolled. I'm just rolling that now. This is a 16 plus. He also cannot gain hit points, unfortunately.
That's the turn.
That's
Bonus
the turn.
action, dive into your infusion. Action, attack, miss twice, and move.
buddy boy.
That's the clean summary of Whistle's turn just now.
And Whistle, you're already affected, so you're not going to be affected by this Venn diagram that's happening here. Mm-hmm. Just so you know. But after this turn, you are able to. Cool. Okay. It is enemy's turn. This one is going to pursue. It's going to get right here. And I'll need that saving throw again.
Okay.
This one will get up. Okay. You cannot gain hit points. Echinacea, this one moves up to you. These two move to try and secure Casimir. I should. Wow. Perfect. And then move into Casimir. Casimir has to roll his save.
Hang on. Go ahead. Do that. I just want to
critical failure. Casimir cannot regain hit points either. What were you going to check?
The one that's running towards Echinacea.
It would invoke an attack of opportunity from you. Actually, technically, he's not out of your range.
That's okay. I can use. Well, then I can. Yeah, because it's not like Pathfinder. It's only when they leave the range, right?
Correct. When it leaves your weapon range, which a halberd is 10 feet.
15 feet for Wind Wraith.
So he is still well within your range.
Still well within range. Yeah, it's okay.
He moved past you 5 feet. You do have Sentinel.
Yeah, because that'll stop his movement, right?
So that would stop him directly next to you. Correct.
Yeah. I'm gonna go for it. That is 16.
16 misses, unfortunately.
Yeah.
You make the attack. It sort of bashes into the back, but it continues to go forward. Okay, Whistle. Sanctuary is done because you.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, you use the attack. Yep.
All right, this guy's gonna make his 2 attacks. First one is a 8 plus. No, that doesn't. 8 plus 18 doesn't hit you, correct?
No, sir.
It's a cocked. And a cocked. Yeah, shut up. It's another 18 that misses. So both of these, and you see this Ebon Eye, what looks to be a captain. This. I don't care anymore. It has this kind of big, brutal greatsword in a hand as he swings down, but you're able to you stay nimble, you stay low to the ground, you're able to kind of circumvent these attacks. Echinacea, this one in front of you has a mace and a shield as it goes forward to try and hit, but this is going to be a smiting attack. As you see it sort of ignite with radiant light. 19 plus 10, 29.
Yeah, that hits.
So 3. So the base is 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 bludgeoning damage. And then the radiant will be 10 half to 5.
Okay.
That was the first attack. For the second, that is a 2 plus 10 for 12. I don't think that beats your AC.
Mm-mm.
Okay, that's it for that one. This one is going to move here. And you see as he sort of takes his in hand, he pulls a halberd from his back, and from the end of it, he sort of shoots forward a spell. Echinacea, does an 18 hit?
Meets it, beats it.
Okay. You take 11 force damage from an Eldritch Blast.
I forgot about Harold.
Okay. Echinacea. Yeah, we'll eat that. Force?
Force, correct. Yeah, Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Okay. These individuals are going to flank Monroe. And this one is going to move down the hallway out of sight. This one's going to move in toward Monroe as well. And they are going to... Jesus, with advantage, 2 5s. You see as Monroe, he sort of puts his arm up and just sort of, fuck off.
We don't see that.
Oh, yeah.
Sadly.
Fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. But you hear him say, fuck off. It's a 19. Plus stuff, that hits. Monroe is going to take 16 points of slashing damage. And then we'll roll for the other one. Another, okay, and then hits, and okay, yeah, minimum damage is good here. He will take, Jesus, 7 points of damage. All right. And then this individual just seems to be taking stock. He's going to look at you, Whistle. And this is a charmed effect, so you can roll with advantage. But I need a wisdom saving throw as this Ebon Eye just looks to you and says, kneel, as he attempts to cast command.
That's a 9 and a natural 20.
Okay, how do you shake this off?
Similar to Monroe, Whistle's going to just kind of cock the head as the magic kind of, sets in around the body. He's going to feel the pressure of the command spell trying to force him down, but then there's metal running through this man right now as he just kind of looks at him and goes, fuck off. And then just boom, bounces the spell off of him.
Nice.
You're gonna have to try a lot harder than that.
Hell yeah, brother. All right. That is it for them. Echinacea, you're up with NPCs on deck. You're muted.
No, I'm still affected by the other thing.
Okay. Echinacea is going to tap the little dagger strapped to their thigh, second chance, or second thought. They're going to say, Aidwolf, could you concentrate on this for me?
You got it.
And they cast Spirit Guardians, but the spirit is the new
Oh, sorry. My audio decided to switch. I'm so sorry. Give me 1 second.
forms of Aidwolf that they have gotten a glimpse of, this bard.
Can you guys say some things?
Blah blah, talking, making words.
Can't hear you now. Sorry, could you say that one more time?
Blah blah
I
blah blah
apologize.
blah.
Blah 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 blah.
Blah things.
They cast Spirit Guardians, but the Guardian is Aidwolf in the new form that we've seen. I'm gonna say that it's Aidwolf and Echinacea, and they're just going to dance as they have sometimes done when Echinacea has become a wallflower in their mind palace, but circling them in a 15-foot radius sphere, if you may.
Yeah. Take an inspiration point for that. I love that description.
Thanks.
Sorry for the audio flub up.
You're good.
Okay, there we go. We got a lot of auras happening here. You said
We have a
15
lot of-
foot?
That is correct. So I need what's his nuts to
This guy?
make a wisdom saving throw. Yeah.
What's his nuts? 2 on the die plus 1 for 3.
That fails. This is going to be radiant damage. I think that applies.
Radiant. Yes.
27 radiant damage. I rolled 2 10s.
Doubled.
Beyond. To math. 54 radiant damage.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. Okay. Nicely done. So you see as this dance continues, you see as Aedwulf sort of does a twirl on this sort of shadowed version of yourself, as from the back of Aedwulf, their hair kind of flows, and the wolf jumps out, but its teeth become this bright, radiant light as it bashes into the Ebon Eye Knight, dealing a substantial 54 points of damage. Nicely done.
Hell yeah.
You just hear Aedwulf. Not today, Angel. We got this.
Not today, Wolf. And as my bonus action, rinse and repeat, because this worked last time, I yell to Whistle, I believe in you. You've got this. And I'm going to bolstering rally you for temp HP.
Nice.
Which would be, what? 4 plus 9 for math. 13. And then Echinacea's just going to walk.
They're walking menacingly.
2, 3, and then this guy is in my radius, and I need him to make a wisdom saving throw.
You're a rat piece of shit, you know that?
Yeah.
4 plus 1 for 5, unfortunately.
Okay, cool.
He's going to use a legendary resistance.
Okay, so he doesn't take the 22 times 2 for 44.
He'd still take half, wouldn't he? Isn't it save or suck?
Legendary resistance?
Which means he saves.
Oh, to succeed. Okay, then he takes 22, because it would be 44.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
He just didn't want to take all of that. Yeah.
Oh, eat those legendaries.
Eat those, okay? But yeah, you see as, do you take any flavor? Aedwulf made the first hit. Does Echinacea flavor the second?
I think the two of them sort of around this knight and for a moment are tangoing with the knight in between, and they just shunt their hands through his chest forward, and there's for a moment a little heart that vanishes.
Oh, I love that. I love that. Okay. Perfect.
That's my turn.
Nicely done. NPC's turns. Okay. Boy's about to get mad. Oh, God. Okay. He is going to... Monroe, on himself, is going to cast... He's going to look forward and just put his hand out. Fuck off. As he casts Heat Metal on one of the Ebon Eye Knights. Which is fucking disgusting, if you ask me. And yeah, this is gonna deal 11 fire damage as the black fluted metal just begins to kind of take on this red hue as Monroe's magic just sort of sits into it. His fingers press to the metallic, the cold metal, and quickly heats it up. And underneath his helm is just a wicked smile. He is going to use his bonus action, however. Is there anything you can do with your... But you're not very bonus action heavy, baby. Yeah. Yeah, no, there's nothing else you can do with his bonus action right now, but he stands ready and will do bonk when he can. Okay.
I just want to be above board. I realized I stepped into that aura. Is it a wisdom save?
It is a wisdom save. Thank you.
Okay. I rolled a 16 on the die plus 10, so I think I should be fine.
You're fine. You can regain hit points if needed. Yes, absolutely. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay. Casimir's turn. He is going to bonus action Misty Step right behind these two Ebon Eye, and he just... You guys are able to hear, nice and lined up for me. Thank you very much. As he will... God, what is he going to cast? He wants to be a monster, but he doesn't want to be a bad person. You know what I mean? He's gonna... What
a vibe.
He wants to be a good man, but he also wants to He's going to use his Staff of Power as he slams it into the ground. And he is going to cast Wall of Force. And trap these two in there. Actually, no, he's going to do Lightning Bolt instead. I lied. I rescind my statement. Lightning Bolt. 5 charges. They need to make a dex save. Oof. Okay. That is unfortunate for you guys. As they got 10d6 coming their way. Really? Oh! As they both take 34 points of damage. You guys hear this, like, you get that galvanized smell right before lightning strikes when a storm is coming in, and then you just hear the thunder crash as his attack hits metal. Okay. Then he is going to move down. Peeks to see you guys. I'm here. I will keep you safe, I promise.
We'll do the same.
Thank you. Okay. We will take a quick pause from combat to see how the boys are doing. Okay. So the scene transitions as Lucian and Kaelin have taken their time to defeat the last skeletal warrior. They sort of look at each other. Lucian is like, we have to go now. Like, now. And Kaelin's like, oh no, you read my mind. They start running down the hall, and you see as they both sort of look, we're going to roll. You see as Lucian is keeping his eyes out for traps, and there is a point where Kaelin is about to step on one. Lucian grabs him by the belt and like kind of tosses him a little bit over the tile. He's like, no, watch out for those. Move quickly. The boys will arrive in 2 rounds.
Ooh.
Okay.
I have a visual of Lucian just kneeing Kaelin in the tush just to keep him from triggering traps.
Come on, he's being very physical and like, move. But the boys will join you in that time. But at the end of the hallway are 2 more Ebon Eye Knights waiting for them. Okay, so we are gonna jump into the next round, starting with Whistle.
Yeah. Okay. Bonus action. We are going to. I think the halberd. It like Nikolai's the halberd is like glowing red hot at the end of it, and Whistle's gonna. His eyes are going to flash gold, and as he kind of grips and twists the halberd, a flaming version appears. A flaming twin head appears at the other end of the halberd as I cast Searing Smite.
Oh, fuck it, dude.
Bonus action, and then we take full movement to actually run around Echinacea to flank against that guy, and then come back up around them right where I am before.
That's insane. Okay, great.
So that's movement and attacks.
Great.
Or 1 attack, depending
Go
on
for it, baby boy.
Okay. That's a 19 on the dice, which is a crit for Whistle.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Ooh.
Roll crit damage.
Okay, so let's see.
And you're hitting. I'm sorry. I just want to make sure I'm really clear. You're hitting this one.
I'm hitting that one. Also, this is Booming Blade as well.
Yep. Okay.
Boom.
Just one.
So we got. Let's see. Let me get my calculator out. So we got 8 for Booming Blade, 6 for Searing Smite, 6 for Divanthir Infusion. So that's 20.
Okay.
And then plus a D10, which is my normal thing, so that's 30.
30.
And then the dice here are 3, 4 for 7, plus another 2 for 9, plus another 3 for 12, so 42 damage. Right?
Yeah.
Oh,
That was an animate Nyum around.
Yeah. If he's still up with that attack, then I'm going to take a second attack.
He's still up. He's
okay.
Yeah.
This one can't be Booming Blade, so Booming Blade dice is out, but it's still at advantage because I haven't finished the movement yet. And I also have
And that
plus.
smites up, right? While you're
That smites up.
concentrating.
Yeah. And you said Searing Smite, correct?
Searing Smite, yep. Okay, so that is a 14 plus 7 for 21 to hit him with the second attack.
Yeah, that hits.
All right. It's going to be 4 fire damage. Actually, sorry, I also had the thing, so it hit him already.
You okay?
Let's see. 4 fire damage from the Searing Smite and Divanthir Infusion, and then 11 slashing damage.
Sorry, can you give me those totals one more time?
Sure. 4 fire and 11 slashing on the second attack.
15 total. Okay.
15 total, yeah.
And obviously, I know your weapon's magical. I'm not going to be a dick about this. Is Nikolai and Second Thought magical? Yes,
Nikolai magic.
they are. They're both magical. I'm not being a dickhole about it. Okay. Being a dickhole is crazy. I might be stupid. Cool.
End up back there.
Nice. Okay.
Come
Nicely
around.
done.
2 attacks and then slide back around.
With that, this Ebon Eye Knight is bloodied.
Hell yeah.
Damn. They got some health. All right.
You guys are chipping. Okay. And it is now the enemy's turn.
So I need 2 saves for my
Yep.
Spirit Guardians.
Yep. Natural 1. And that is a 16 plus 1 for a 17.
Also fails.
Fuck me.
Pew pew.
Yeah, these guys are going to get chipped away pretty quickly.
Less good. That is 13 times 2.
26?
26 radiant damage.
Okay, both of them will take this. Okay, cool. Cool. All right, and then... Damn! This one's going to move here to flank on you, Whistle. I know. 20, non-nat. 19 plus 1.
That also fails.
Shit. Okay, well, they can't beat it then.
Oh, okay. Do I roll differently or the same 26?
Up to you.
I'll roll for funsies. I like rolling. Worse, I shouldn't have rolled. 22.
Hubris is the death of all man. Okay.
I just like rolling the click clacks.
22. Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty. Whistle, you're getting 2 attacks on you. These are at advantage. That is a natural 20.
Reaction!
Yep.
I do the thing. I
silvery
cast...
barbs?
Yeah, silvery barbs.
Okay. That is a 19 plus 10 for 29.
Each.
Not a crit. You're muted, David.
That'll hit.
David. It's going to be 16 slashing plus 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 fire.
13 fire. All right.
And then this one is going to attack twice at advantage. 15 plus 25.
15 plus 25 to
No,
hit
no,
me.
no, no, 25 to hit.
Yeah, 25 to hit me will hit, yeah.
And then another 25. Okay. It's going to be 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 points of bludgeoning damage as this mace smashes right into your back. And then the second attack is an additional 8 points of bludgeoning damage as it hits one more time.
Kapow.
Shooba! All right. Echinacea, you're seeing as the armor is beginning to kind of like, like when paint starts to sort of flex off, or like flecks of paint begin to kind of chip away from like metal surfaces. It just kind of like begins to slowly shed. You're seeing that from the armor as like the radiant damage that is being dealt here and the damage by all of you beginning to chip away at the sort of like black sheen. And you kind of see this like this much more like resplendent, like silvery iron armor underneath. Like you're literally chipping away at the darkness here. And both of you, go ahead and give me another perception check quickly. I forgot to ask at the top of the round, but I asked now. That's a fucking D6, dumbass.
12.
12.
11.
Okay, neither of you catch that. Echinacea, a 23 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. Question, do we have to make new saves now because we're in the aura? Do we make saves every round?
He didn't move? No. So it's the first time you enter the aura.
Okay.
So
Whistle will be able to heal after this.
Correct. It's not it's the first time you enter it. It's not like as long as you're in here you can't heal. It's the first time you enter it is when that effect takes hold.
Just to be above board.
Yeah.
I did leave the aura and circled around the guy and then came back into it.
Yeah, so you'll have to make that again. Could you do that, please?
You got it.
That's wisdom.
Wisdom. That's another failure.
Okay. Echinacea, you're going to take 10 bludgeoning damage on the first. Oh.
I'm going to have that guy re-roll that with protection. Reaction.
18.
Re-roll the attack roll.
Which meets it beats it, I believe.
That hits.
Yeah. Well, now it's minimum damage for 7. 7. And then the second attack. No. That's a 12 doesn't hit. So the second one whiffs. Okay. These two guys are not looking super stoked right now. They're gonna move toward Casimir. Oh my god, is that not even on the... Wow, incredible. Alright, they're gonna move here. And... they're gonna dash and surround him. Casimir's gonna make his save. 18. So he can heal if need be. But they can't attack. They're right there. This individual, you see as he begins to run off because his armor is burning. And you see as he just... It is not even like trying to take the armor off in a functional way. He's truly tearing the plate off as he tears it and tears it and tears it. And you see as this green flame in the form of a human body is exposed, but the armor is gone. Okay? But that is their whole action. This individual is going to move here. They're going to make their 2 attacks. Nope. No, Jesus Christ. That one misses. And that one hits as a mace comes in for Monroe to deal 8 points of damage. Whoops. Okay. And then this individual is going to remain in the center. It seems as if this individual is keeping watch for something, for what you are unaware. But he is standing in the center, maintaining visual. Okay. With that, we are at NPCs. Casimir.
Do I not get to go?
Oh my god, I'm sorry. Yeah, go ahead. I'm a dumbass.
Okay. No, thank you. That guy seems to be holding on, like hanging out, waiting for something.
Yep.
We don't know what that is. We don't necessarily like that he's doing that.
He's just standing there menacingly.
Menacingly. My god, what are you called? Is it worth it?
Let me work it. Put my thing down, flip it, and reverse it.
Sorry, guys. I'm reading.
You just started taking your turn. Don't apologize.
You're the spellcaster. You gotta do what you gotta do. Don't worry. Easy being a fighter.
Okay.
I go to bonk.
I hate them. Echinacea doesn't know what this guy's doing, but they don't like it. So they are going to reach from their chest and pull a little red bird from their heart and blow it towards him as a new guardian of faith orbits next to him. And is going to do bonk. Gonna bonk there. I need a dex saving throw as the little red phoenix starts to flutter in that space.
14.
That fails. It takes 20 radiant damage times 2.
And that's
40
this guy?
Radiant. Yes. A firebird right here.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm getting a token for
I'm just letting you know where it went.
appreciate it. You think I'd have shit down? It seems as if I'm a fool. And it's a huge creature, correct? Or
No,
a
it's
large?
a guardian of faith, so it's just
one
square. Mhm. Yeah,
All right, and you can control it.
it can't move, so it's gonna be right there.
That's fine. And you said 40 damage?
Yeah.
Okay, nicely done.
And then for my bonus action, just because I'm nearly bloodied and I can't fucking heal anyone right now, I'm going to take a potion of greater healing.
Okay,
Oh, and I need 1, 2, 3. I need 3 saves.
just gonna roll them
wisdom.
all at once. They have the same modifier. 3! So they all take damage.
They all take damage. They all take fucking trash. 8 times 2, 16 radiant damage. I'm doing my best.
16.
And I'm just rolling my healing. Ignore me, David.
Echinacea, you've bloodied this one additionally.
Excellent.
Because that is the one you fucking blasted before. So these two are looking particularly rough, the ones down here.
Okay.
Anything else with your turn? Sorry for the mix-up.
No, you're good. What mix up? What happened?
I skipped your turn by accident.
Oh, that's fine. No. Nah, I'm not gonna move.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Sounds good. Casimir is going to look at you, Echinacea, and just a wicked smile takes over. And he just says, "My turn," as he pulls a dagger out, and he casts Steel Wind Strike. Yeah. It's a plus 15 to hit is crazy. With a natural 1 on the first one, unfortunate.
Hysterical. Oh no. He got too excited.
So the first one misses.
He can flank 2 of them with Echinacea and 1 of them with Whistle.
So he tried to hit this one first. He missed. He jumps to this one, hits with a 29. And we'll roll his force damage. 33 force damage. You see as this blade completely coats itself in this blue-purple lightning as he grabs the top of the helm and stabs where the spine would be, thrusts it backward, and jumps over to the next one, which will be the one where he is flanking with you, Whistle. He is going to roll the attack. I wish these notifications on D&D Beyond cleared. 27 hits. And he will deal, Jesus Christ, 45 points of damage. As Echinacea, you see, as it's right next to you, Casimir takes, much like you did with Lucian, drives the dagger into the throat, pulls as the helm falls, as this one is decimated.
Rest in peace.
He jumps over to this one. Yeah, Casimir's a scary guy. It's probably good he came here first. 30 to hit. Jesus Christ. And 26 points. Unfortunately, that does it for this guy as well. You see as he does a quick 1-2, and the suit of armor falls. And then I don't think he can get anyone else, so that's where he'll land. Okay. Cool. That's Casimir's turn.
Yeah, Dad. It's way cooler than when you do it. It's way cooler when you do it.
It was plenty cool when you did it. Don't sell yourself short.
Thanks.
Of course. Oh boy.
What we don't see is the continuation of Kaylin running and Lucian just bapping him out of the way of traps.
I'm also thinking about Monroe's turn, but yes, that is also seen.
Pinballing him.
Mm-hmm. He's gonna level the playing field, and he's gonna cast Summon Construct.
Ooh.
Sorry, just token hunting. There it is. You guys see this? Would you... Yeah, Echinacea, you'd be able to catch the tail end of this construct, just sort of bash into the ground, as it will attack the one, and it has flanking with Monroe. Sorry about this, except for the fact that I'm not. The number to equal to half the spell's level, so it has 2 attacks. With advantage. Okay, nice. So a D8. 5 for 9 points of damage. And then on the second attack, 15, and then so 15 plus that'll hit, and then 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Okay. Construct deals damage, makes its attacks, and then Monroe is going to he's gonna kind of stand his ground, make sure no other forces are focusing on you guys, because he can hear the combat and he wants to give you guys as much of an opportunity to contend with that as possible. So you can see his efforts to draw attention. Whistle, you're a soldier. You know the tactic of like dividing and conquering. That is very clear. So that is what you see going on there. Or that is what is going on there. Okay. Yep. One more flash to the boys, as again they are kind of rip-roaring through these. Lucian very much kneeing the tuchus, pushing the back of the shoulders. But the two of them arrive here. I'm going to reveal some more of the map. As there are 2 more Ebon Eye Knights in their way, but they are determined, or there are 3 Ebon Eye Knights in their way, but they are determined to make it to you. Oh my god. Kaylin is there, Lucian is here, and they will join the initiative next round. But we've been at this a little more than an hour. So we will go ahead and take our first break here. All right, everybody. Thanks for hanging. Thanks for chilling. We will see you in about 10 minutes. Bye! can't see and hear you. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. We are diving right back into the fray and starting off with Whistle.
All right. Whistle is... Now that the field's kind of cleared around us as Casimir's moved through, Whistle kind of looks up, see the dude in the middle who's up to fuck shit. Whistle's going to glance back towards Echinacea and Casimir and say,
Let's start making our way up.
and is going to run past the guy in front of him and going to line up next to the dude, next to the fuck shit guy.
Is Zephyr Strike still up?
Yeah. But not anymore because I'm going to pop it on this guy.
Okay.
So that's a natural 20.
Nice.
So that's and this is the one I'm popping the Zephyr Strike on. So this is going to be a shit ton of damage here.
Okay.
Yes.
Give me where's my calculator? I got you loaded up just for such an occasion.
You know, you said you were bringing your calculator out for your crits, and you have crit
Mhm.
several times, so I think you just have to announce that before every session.
I know. With the expanded crit range now on the thing, it's really good. Okay, so let's see. That's with the 2d6s, the 2d8s, and a d10. Brings us up to 38 for just the stuff. And then the other things are going to be at 7. That's 5, 14, 18, 19, plus 10. 19 plus 10 is 29, so 38 plus 29. 67 damage.
Nice.
Jesus.
Okay, how does this look?
Whistle is going to just kind of lean forward and propel himself magnetically. I think there is kind of this sort of strange magnetic repulsion that happens between the Prelude and Nikolai momentarily that just kind of propels him in a gliding form, and the blade just kind of sticks out, and as he kind of zips around, and he kind of swings around into the same pose that's in the art, and we're going to go for the second attack.
Very
Oh.
nice.
And let's just gather you all up. We don't have Booming Blade anymore. We don't have Zephyr Strike anymore. Let's get those dice out of there.
While rolling is happening, Echinacea just watches in awe and sees Whistle like floating and then sinking into this strike, and they just have this thought that he looks like he has a prophecy about him.
That's 23 to hit him. 15
Yeah.
plus 8.
Hits.
Okay, and let's see. That's 9 fire damage plus 5 slashing plus 19. 10, 29.
29 damage.
29 damage. Just shy of 100 this round. Almost made it.
Oh.
Almost crossed 100. Wait, 67 plus 29. No, I did.
You managed to bloody.
Oh,
In
thank
one
God.
Yeah.
All right. Bonus action. Because it was a crit and Great Weapon Master, I get to hit him again.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Go for
I'm going to hit him again.
it.
Okay. That one's gonna miss though. That's a 3 plus 3 plus 8, 14.
Yeah, no, that doesn't hit.
That missed. So the third strike I don't get him on, but
Okay.
that's his face.
Take an inspiration point for that turn. That was sick.
Thank you.
Okay. Nicely done. Do.
That guy's had like 140 damage done, and he just got bloodied.
140?
Yeah. 100 from Whistle, 40 from my burb.
Oh, well, yeah. He's bloodied. I let me correct and say that just bloodied is not necessarily accurate. He is bloodied.
Yeah, bloodied is he hurt him. He hurt him.
Yeah.
Just get him.
All right. Ebon Eye are up with Echinacea on deck.
I need a dexterity saving throw from this guy, and then a wisdom saving throw from this guy.
Dexterity saving throw is a 20, which your DC is higher than that, so that fails.
It's 21, so
And
he
then-
takes another 40 radiant.
How would you like to do this?
I would like it to be in combination with Whistle. I think Echinacea has this thought that Whistle looks like he has a prophecy about him. And as that second strike seems to fail, the little red bird flies underneath the blade and has it strike true right beneath the rib cage. Because there's a prophecy about us.
Take an inspiration point as well. As you guys manage to stop the coming of a great beast of Vamir's contingent. You see the pool of blood that Echinacea you spotted earlier is no longer bubbling as it settles. And a great beast of the abyss will not join the fray.
That's good.
Okay.
That's very nice.
Very
that
good.
wisdom.
both of you.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, no, you're good. I'm a dumbass.
Nope.
Okay.
There's so
that's
much happening.
11, so go ahead and roll damage there.
He takes 12 times 2, 24 radiant damage.
He will take 12 as he burns another legendary resistance.
Come on, dude.
He looks at you.
Echinacea says to
Yeah,
this man,
He looks, you are not worthy to kill me.
You're already dead.
Not anymore. As he approaches you. And he will go ahead. You see as he uses a bonus action to make his longsword as the hilt extends as it is a glaive now. As he goes in to strike you. 27, which I imagine hits.
Oh, yes, that hits me.
Echinacea, that is going to be 12 base slashing damage, plus, actually, Casimir Silvery Barbs.
Oh.
You see as the attack comes down, we'll see what I roll here. Yeah, that is a 15 plus 10 for, or a 5 plus 15. Oh my god. A 5 plus 10 for 15. Math is hard, speaking is harder. So a 15 doesn't hit you, but you see as these arcs of electricity sort of bounce off of the stone floor and push against the blade and just stop it right before it hits you and shoves it back. You kind of look behind to see Casimir, and right below you, you see the shadow of Eadwulf about to interject, but you've been protected here.
Thank you.
I said I will keep you safe. Eadwulf's like, Jesus, he's scary.
I don't like him.
Jesus Christ. I was talking about Casimir.
Oh, I like him.
No, I know, but he's fucking terrifying. Okay. I love that little
You're
mix-up.
looking in two different directions.
Exactly. I love that shit. That's so good. Inspiration point me. No, I'm kidding. Gonna go there, and this
I
one.
need another save.
Yeah. I know. I'm just getting movement done first, if you don't mind. You'll need 2 saves from me.
Yeah.
Natural 20. I will say that is a success.
That makes sense.
But it'll still be halved, which is.
I rolled 10, so 10 for the guy who succeeded.
Okay, so 10. Guys are chipping. This guy has been bullied a bit. He is definitely bloodied. And this guy up here, who was the subject of Casimir's lightning bolt earlier, is also bloodied. So you guys are chipping away pretty well here. Okay, and then Echinacea, I need a wisdom saving throw from you for the healing. Because this guy has an aura and he just walked up to you.
So many fucking auras.
I know. This shape right here that's
20.
happening in the center. Okay, yeah, you succeed. It's making my brain go burr. The Venn diagram within the perfect circle. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. Echinacea, you're getting another attack on you here.
Okay.
And that's an advantage. That is a natural 20. And Casimir used his reaction already, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
So base slashing damage is 24.
React.
David's going.
You're just out of range, 35 feet away.
Echinacea going to use a reaction that they don't know, that they've never used before. What was that? 24 base.
24 base damage.
24 base
and
damage.
I haven't rolled the fire yet.
It's not going to hit that, so I'm still just going to state it now.
Please.
That as what's he hitting me with? A glaive?
This guy is hitting you with a longsword.
As the longsword rams through their shoulder, Echinacea doesn't know what they're doing, but they pull it out and they use Wondrous Grace for the first time, which is a reaction heal. And there is just this gold knitting that webs up, kind of pulling at the sword as it's removed from their shoulder. And they heal just a little bit.
Yeah, you see, if I can add to this, if that's okay.
Yeah.
You see these specks of blue metallic light coming from your prelude, the Minrian flower, as blue thread sort of hits these gilded needles as you're stitched up, and Minri just sort of offers a kind word, and you're doing well.
I just got stabbed. Am I doing well?
Yes. And then the fire damage.
Yeah. Which I'm resistant to.
Okay, so you'll take noted. So 6 fire damage.
Okay.
It was 12, it's 6.
Gotcha.
Okay.
I'm still almost bloodied, but I'm less.
This individual is going to run down here, still sort of frantically looking for some place to go, and he's going to dash toward the pool of blood. He'll have to enter. Yeah, it'll still hit.
Oh, I was asking if the construct got an attack of opportunity, but yeah, I get to. It has to roll a wisdom save also as it runs through my aura.
He is on this. Oh yeah, he would get a.
And a smack of opportunity.
In a smack of opportunity. Wow. Yeah, he's gonna fuck it. He'll do it. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. Okay. The construct bashes into it as this individual is also bloodied. He's passing through. He'll make a wisdom save. That's a 4 + 1 for a 5. So Echinacea, go ahead and roll damage.
19 times 2 for 38 radiant.
Jesus Christ. Okay. And he's going to run past Casimir. He's going to, as a reaction, you see as he just throws a firebolt behind him, and this guy is
disgusting.
Dead.
Rest in peace.
Okay. Shit. Sorry, I'm looking at the yeah, these guys are going to continue on Monroe. Okay, that's a 19. That hits, and then the second one... fuck, that also hits. Okay, Monroe's going to get hit pretty hard here. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17... Monroe's going to take 17 points of slashing damage. In addition, he will take 7 points of fire damage. And he's got to roll concentration for the construct. Which he does maintain, but he is bloodied.
Monroe!
And the second one is going in for his attacks.
Hey!
18, or 18 plus 10 for 28, and then I was a... So one of those hit. He's going to take a d6. 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 13, 14, 15. Takes another 22 points of damage as Monroe is looking pretty bad. Numerically, 50 out of 146 hit points. Okay.
A lot of hit points.
Yeah. He's a tanky boy. Each of you hear from the hallway as Lucian screams, "Fuck off, spooky bitch!" As they all approach, but you can hear that your allies are close. This one is standing back. He's actually going to move here. Lucian is going to get an attack at him. Misses. Kalen's going to get one at him. Ooh, that one hits.
Lucian would have advantage, right? Because he's next to his ally.
The Ebon Eye are attacking.
Oh, I thought you said the boys.
Yeah, the boys are being attacked. No.
No.
Kalen will take 5, 11, 16, 24 damage. As you can hear the unmistakable sound of...
I heard that. Stop it.
You just made them upset. I feel bad for you. Okay. That is them. Echinacea, you're up, and then the NPCs are on deck.
Whistle, you can heal now, right?
Whistle can heal.
The
now.
round. Yeah. Finally. Oh my god.
Hey guys, how to make a healer's life stressful? Make it so they can't.
Echinacea sees this make it so they can't. Echinacea sees this shroud kind of fade off of Whistle and goes, "Finally!" And this little halo of teeny tiny glowing red phoenixes springs over their head, and I can use up to 3 of you. No, I can use up to 4 of you at a time. So they are going to 4 little birds pew 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 shoot at you, and they're going to heal you up a bit. I rolled 3 ones. Oh, I can use inspiration
Inspiration to re-roll the number. Yep.
I'm gonna fucking do that. That's trash. That's garbage. That's bullshit. If you are... I only got 1 on this one.
Okay, that's good. That's better.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You heal 12, and then you gain 4 temp HP, Whistle.
Nice. Okay. And that was your action?
That was my bonus action.
Nice.
For my action.
They don't need to make saves, do they? It's on their turn when they're in it?
It's on their turn or when it first appears. Yeah.
Got it.
Sorry. I thought I was more prepared
You're fine.
than I turned out to be.
You're taking your turn. I apologize.
Weird question. The blood.
Okay. That's the question, the blood?
Yes, that's the
Okay.
It clearly seems to serve a utility, to serve a function, and I'm aware that it seems to be aligned with the prophecy that we heard Tifna say.
Yes.
Is it a creature?
I'll say here, give me a history check, given your proclivity for myths and storytelling.
History. Natural 20.
Perfect. basins of like water or basins of liquid with like reflective surfaces are often in myths and stories seen as like a doorway to another plane, a doorway to another world. You see your reflection in it, and you can see different versions of yourself in some stories. And in combination with myths that particularly use basins of like mythical holy water as like a fountain of youth, you imagine this is a melding of the two. This, in tandem with the heart, with a natural 20, is the source of this revivification process for Death Hags. This blood is what was being pulled toward the heart, what was feeding it, and you kind of look between, and you're able to see the heart in this point, and in it, I'm gonna switch up the music for a moment. You see content warning for horror elements and dead bodies and things like that. Not all of them did, though. I promise. You see as there is a collection of bodies within the heart, that otherworldly green yellowish glow that you saw underneath the hut the first time your party had encountered Viola. In the same way that death feeds a death hag, life feeds death. These two concepts are nothing without each other. And to gain the most out of life, it needs to be lived, right? So the entities within the heart, a lot of them, Harrioten included, as you see this man floating within the miasma of the heart, they are not dead. You piece together very quickly that their blood is being used to create this portal to another plane, to feed the life of a death hag, to bring her forward again into the world.
Understood. And so I can also understand that the knight who was running from here to here was intending to go to that portal?
Correct.
There are 3 fucking knights here. So Echinacea going to do something weird.
I love something weird.
They're going to summon a wall of force and a bubble around this blood, making it impossible to access.
Inspiration point. I love that. Have you? I don't think you've cast Wall of Force before.
No, I've been saving it.
What does this look like?
The wall of force, much like the dome, starts off as fire rising up, but as the fire rises up in this uniform line, it leaves behind it this trail of pale glowing blue, the color of Minri's magic, as the phoenix and the goddess of magic intertwine. And at the top, this little garden forms out of fiery light, and little vines that seem to grow flowers made of feathers drop down around it.
Incredible. This portal is now inaccessible, and you see forward the statue in front of that basin of blood is that of Viola in her youth, a statue, an icon to her power. And above that you see the same porcelain mask etched in stone that has been described to you oh so many times. This human shaped face, or this humanoid shaped face, with one eye on the left side. The other half is filled with this beautiful, like, filigree, and it's inlaid with not gold, but silver, and the accents around it they look quite regal. You imagine, given what you've seen before, that this is an idol to Vaymir.
Understood. Ugh. Echinacea just remembers, they look at this statue, and they remember Lazuli finding the picture of Viola in her hut. Back when she had a family, when she was just a person. And I think just a shiver runs up their spine.
Okay. Nicely done. Anything else with your turn?
I'd run away, but both of these men would hit me, so I'm gonna stay where I am.
All right. It is NPC's turn, and we are going to have some fun with the boys. As Lucian is going to, with Kaelin's permission, move here, and he is going to use his action to cast Word of Radiance, as he deals some radiant damage. He knows the number. Both of you here. It's just a cantrip, but still, it's 3d6 damage, which will be doubled. Oh, so 20. But you guys hear as under his breath, and I'll say, you know, you guys are connected through magical means. Fuck it, I don't care. But you guys both hear as Lucian just says, "You festered underneath my home long enough. It's time for you to go." As he slams his hand into the ground and deals 20 points of radiant damage to these individuals. And Kalen is just, "Mind if I join you?" And he will go ahead and make his attacks. And begin to clear out Nickelodeon. He's going to two-hand this. Unfortunately, a 14 misses, and he's only got one attack because he's a baby boy. He will use his bonus action, however, to he's gonna cast Zephyr Strike on himself. He's learned from Whistle in their time together, and he's going to use that, and he's like, "I am the danger." He's like hyping himself up. Would Whistle say that? I don't know if Whistle would say that.
My whole heart.
I don't know. He's so non-threatening.
Kaylin with a little notebook of like things Whistle would say that are cool.
Yeah. I am the danger. No, I don't know about that. Okay, and I will say for the sake of hit point knowledge, Lucian is bloodied, and Kalen is not quite, but he could get there pretty quickly. Just a note, I know that hit points, Kalen is at 81 out of 105, and Lucian is at 60 out of 147. So just a note for you guys. Okay.
Lucian, how did this happen?
He got his butt smacked. Okay, and then Monroe's up. Monroe angry. Monroe very angry. And Monroe is going to look and just say, "All right, well, that's good. Very good. Oh, this is going to be mean, but this is going to be fun. All right." And he just kind of laughs as he looks forward, and he takes his 2 attacks. And these are at advantage, so disregard that roll. Whoa! Natural 20 for a 32. And he... Okay. Monroe deals 22 points of damage. Bloodies this one. 22. And then, I believe he only has... Oh no, he's got 2 attacks. This man's crazy. Okay, he's gonna roll with advantage again. As a 25, which hits, just gonna be a normal strike. And he deals 19 points of damage. Still bloodied, but Monroe just sort of shouts out to you all, "We have this! Keep the aggression up! Don't give him an inch!" All right.
Understood. But everything in me wanted to chant "be aggressive," and I even went to a cheerleader
aggressive.
pose.
Be aggressive. Fuck off, dumbass. Okay. Casimir's up. What the fuck does Casimir want to do? I don't know. Just Control Alt Delete them from life, I guess. I don't know. No. Okay, this is what he's gonna do. With his Gift of the Metallic Dragon, he is going to move up here. He'll take the attack of opportunity, which misses with a 17. And Echinacea, he's going to cast Cure Wounds on you at 4th level.
What? Or how are you doing that?
You see as on the back of his hand is a dragon scale. He says, "I can use what I've learned for good." And you heal for 17 hit points.
Thank you.
Of course. And a bonus action. That's it. All right. Everybody is here, so we're going to roll right into the next round of initiative. Whistle. How are you going to fuck this up? I mean, fuck them up. Not this, but...
I'm gonna...
It's
run
gonna
on
be
down.
me.
It's gonna be me. Right there. Gonna move down there and attack the one between myself and Echinacea.
Roll that with advantage, please.
When Whistle hears Monroe, call out, he's just going to look up, see the guy attacking Echinacea, like kind of still in the middle of fighting them, and he's gonna just say,
Yes, sir.
and shoot down magnetically, and like just silently appear behind the guy. Let me roll the attack before I fuck this up.
Very cool.
That's 11 plus 9 for a dirty 20.
Hits, man. Absolutely hits.
He's gonna appear behind the guy and then say, as the guy just kind of like gets right up close to the guy and goes,
I am the danger.
and just lean in on him. And it's gonna be. This is also a booming blade as well.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Yes.
Inspiration point for that. That's fucking... What a... Kalen's like, he would say that! He would!
I got you, Kaylin.
Yeah!
Aw.
11 plus 5. This is a really good damage roll.
Oh.
The d6s were both a 6 and a 5.
That's
then
11, I can
another
count.
4. That's 9. That's 16. No, 15 plus 8 for 22 plus the 19 from just staying in Greater Weapon Master.
That's crazy. How do you want to do this, Whistle?
I think as the guy turns around, because they're undead, right?
Yeah.
Okay. As the guy turns around in shock, he just kind of like walks into the blade,
That's fucking brutal.
and Whistle just
God
kind of
damn.
like just looks at him, like slaps him off, and gonna scooch down one more spot and attack the next guy with the second attack.
Okay.
Not at advantage though. Also not booming blade. And just collecting dice. Okay, that is 12 plus what was 9 for 21 to hit.
Yeah, 21 hits. And where...
Yeah.
Can you put your token where you are right now?
Yeah, I'm right there. Down there, right at.
He's
above
got
Echinacea.
reach. Echinacea, is it going
you
over
can-
Echinacea's head?
You cannot attack over Echinacea.
You can't attack overhead?
I'm not going to allow that. No.
Okay, no worries. Then I will. Let me see, because I was right here. Let me just double check something then. So I was about here. That's the 30. No, wait, hang on. Because we calculate from one spot. So that's 25. If I go here, can I get the strike if I'm off at the diagonal?
I'll allow it, yeah.
All right, and now I'm gonna I'll shuffle that way and make the attack. So yeah, that was a 21. Because that's also counting the blessed dice.
Yeah, yep.
Then that's 10 plus 5 for 15. 15 plus the 19. 15 plus 19.
30, 34.
34? Yeah.
Whistle. I don't want to take out this guy.
Right after he kind of slides the one guy off, he's going to kind of make like sort of a twist move. And as he does so, the now flaming halberd that is Nikolai, he kind of puts it in motion and it just rotates around his body without him really touching it again as he kind of twists around. And brief flash, it's him and Nikolai in the Mind Palace dancing around each other. Flashback to the battlefield as that guy just kind of is cut down.
Yeah, you just 1, 2. These are finished, and Nikolai, just as you're dancing, kind of leans in, kisses you on the cheek. This is absolutely exhilarating.
We're not done yet.
And he's going to dip him, and as he dips him, that's going to be the third attack with the bonus action onto the last guy down there.
Go ahead. Give that attack. A 3-piece combo is disgusting. Dude.
Fight us. I don't know that. That's a. Oh wait, hang on. Where's the D4? That's 12 plus 8, dirty 20.
It.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
And another good roll on the
This shit is
D6s,
disgusting,
another 5 and 6.
dude.
That's 11 plus 3 for 14 plus 19 for 33.
You've bloodied this guy. Holy
Nikolai dips, chops him in the head, and comes back up.
Oh,
God damn. Take an inspiration point. That shit's disgusting, dog. That shit's crazy.
Yeah.
Sick, I guess. Thank you, Hannah, for the hydrate.
thank you, Hannah.
Cheers.
Oh. This
That's
is a
full
roll.
movement action, bonus action, and just as like Nikolai bounces back up, Whistle's gonna look in his eyes and go,
I said we're not done yet.
and he's gonna action surge.
Ah! Oh! Nikolai wraps a leg around you and dips you as you move into the next attack.
Oh my
Ooh,
god.
We're going in.
God.
Same guy.
Okay.
That's probably gonna. I just got an inspiration. I'm gonna use it.
Yeah.
That's better. And where's the D4?
The 5Ds
14.
combo is crazy.
22 to hit,
Yeah.
and that's 10 plus 8 for 18 plus the 19 for 37.
You know, looking real bad. Looking not good.
There's one more.
I
One
know,
more.
I know.
Get him. Get him, gentlemen. The
Dog.
power of love.
The power of love. Killing 3 enemies on one turn.
I don't know if I'm gonna. I don't think this one will get him. Because with greater weapon master, let's see. It's 7 plus.
Ooh.
7 plus 8 for 15. Hear me out though. Would a 17 do it?
No.
Fuck. That's all right. I'll say I figured that out the hard way. As I
Yeah.
will try to invest the fortune of the many. But no, the 17 doesn't make it.
Yeah, you go to hit, but there is just the shield comes up just in the moment as Nikolai is caught. Your dance kind of meeting an abrupt like trip up, but it picks up slowly, quickly after that. Okay, Whistle. Jesus Christ, dog, this shit's crazy. Okay, enemy time.
Make me a wisdom save.
No.
Yes.
7.
You fail. So as there's the briefest pause in the Whistle Nikolai dance, Echinacea and Aedwulf take up behind this man, and Aedwulf grabs the shadowy visage of Second Thought, the dagger, from Echinacea's thigh, slashes it across the guy's throat, and then resheaths the little dagger as the spirit guardians continue the dance.
What's the damage?
10 times 2 for 20.
Aedwulf, Echinacea, you see as the shadowed hand just grabs dagger like you described and swipe up, but the other hand shifts into that of a clawed hand as he just drives it through the chest and kills this target. That was enough. Any flair you add to your how you want to do this?
Yeah, I think just with the most minor of links between Whistle's Mind Palace and Echinacea's Mind Palace, the two pass by a window and they see off through the orchard of forgotten memories to the window of a little apartment with a sea of cats. And they see the two men dancing past the window, and they just blow a kiss, both of them, through that window to you two.
Ah! Very cute. Fuck. Okay. Nicely done. Nicely done. All right. Monroe's about to get bullied.
Leave him alone!
No!
Leave my boy alone.
Natural 20.
Fuck off!
And then on the second one, I'm not even fucking kidding. That's 2 crits. Yeah. Casimir can't see him. To Silvery Barbs. Echinacea, you can't see him either.
Monroe, pick your head up, bud. Look around.
The second attack is that hits is not a crit. Or the first attack on the second individual, that would Jesus. Okay. Let me do the Jesus Christ. Okay. Shit. With the crit, Monroe is unconscious. With the second hit, these are now auto crits. Monroe is killed by the second and third attacks as you... What you guys do see is the construct just really unceremoniously fall apart. It sort of melts away in this abrupt tear as you just hear Monroe. Keep fighting. Keep going.
No!
As Monroe is dead. Okay.
No.
And with their actions taken, these Ebon Eye Knights begin to move. That guy moved already, so he can't. But they're going to move 30. And you see, as this individual is wiping blood with his cloak off of his long sword. Monroe's blood.
I will send you to the afterlife, where you will find the judgment you deserve.
That's crazy. Okay. Fuck, yeah. And this one moves down. Okay. Damn. This guy, I just want to make sure, because he moved from here. Okay, he can move 10 feet down. And then these guys are going to continue to go in on Lucian and Kaelin. 8 plus 10, 18 hits Lucian, but he is going to shield. So that misses. And then the one on Kaelin rolls, 5. 15 does not hit. And Echinacea, you're up with the NPCs on deck.
Okay. First thing Echinacea does is run... Oh my god, sorry, I was measuring.
No, you're fine.
Run here,
Wisdom.
I need him to make a save.
9 plus, it's a 10, so that fails.
Okay. He takes 17 times 2, 34 radiant damage as Echinacea runs by and says, I will be back for you. And then they run 30 feet up here.
And
I need the other one to make a save.
I'm sorry, I was so hot I got flustered. This one's on death's door, and then where's my? There it is. 15, which fails. So go ahead and roll that.
Yep, 15 times 2 for 30 radiant damage.
Okay.
And that is as far as they can get this round, but I'll say as they were running past and they saw how wrecked Lucian looked, they just shout down the hallway, "Give no quarter!" And they will heal him with more of the tiny phoenixes orbiting their head in a halo.
Okay.
He's gonna heal. It's fucking trash. I'm gonna use an inspiration.
Okay.
I rolled 2 1s and a 2. Fuck me. This is slightly better.
Oh my god, no, Alec, you're so ugly. No, oh my god.
Alec, you're so ugly. That's so mean, Angie. I don't understand it. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Lucian heals 9 and then gets 3 temp HP.
So 9 normal healing, 3 temp HP. Got it?
That's correct.
Thank you so much.
And that is... You're very welcome.
Oh,
that is all Echinacea can do.
He's at 69 hit points.
Nice.
You do hear Lucian. Well, you heard the good doctor. No quarter. As they pucker. Okay. One second.
I believe it's NPC turn.
It is
time.
NPC turn. I'm sorry, I just have a...
Oh, in a very cruel move of fate, that dude needs to make me another wisdom save.
Okay. Yeah, 7.
Okay. As they're running past, Echinacea just going to say, Aidwolf, get him. And you may flavor this 11 times 2, 22 radiant damage as you wish.
Yeah, this individual is bloodied. Aedwolf goes full shadow as he kind of looks at you, whatever you say, dives into the stone and comes up like a wolf maw and just slams into this entity, bloodying it. We will get to NPCs in a second. We are going to take a quick break here. Just give us like 5 minutes and we'll be right back. can see and hear you. Hi, guys. Sorry about that. NPCs are up now. Monroe's dead, so no turn for Monroe. Fair enough. Understandable. I deserve that. Kalen's gonna go ahead and Divine Smite. Make his attack. He's gonna Divine Smite, do some radiant damage. He's gonna attack with True Seeker. 22. Both hands. He's gonna roll. That is unfortunately. Oh, I mean it's 9. 9's pretty good. 9 damage, and then his radiant is 7. 6 is 13 for 26 damage. Nice. Kalen bloodies this individual. And Lucian is going to go ahead and Words of Radiance again. That's a failure, so it's going to be 5, 10. 16 times 2 for 30. Yeah, 32 damage. Shit, yeah. Does extensive damage to the one that Kalen just hit, and the other one is also bloodied. Casimir is going to look to you, Whistle, and just say, shall we finish this?
I'll take the left, you take the right.
Understood. And he will move up, and he will cast... My fucking audio shifted again. Oh my god. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Oh,
Can
I
you
can
hear
hear
us?
you now. Yep, now I can. I don't
Yay!
know what that was. Okay, whatever. And he will cast... God. Sorry, I lost my whole fucking train of thought there.
If he has lightning bolt, he can get Monroe as well.
Well, technically that would go over the now prone, a dead corpse of Monroe, so I think we're all good there. He's going to cast Lightning Bolt at 3rd level. Dex save is... Wow, they fail. So they're going to take 24 points of damage, as this one is dead, but this one is still standing. Okay, top of the order, Whistle.
Okay, Whistle is, as advertised, going to go left. I'm going to go up to here with 25 feet.
Need you to make
First
that
attack.
wisdom save.
You got it.
You're in his aura.
Yucky.
Yuckster puckster, dude.
Yeah,
That aura is dookie.
actually, Button, we're going to do the thing we talked about in chat.
Mhm.
All right, I'm going to use Indomitable.
I don't like this.
Roll this.
Stop having plans.
That's a natural one. So
No!
it's failure. the karma got us. Don't worry.
You have an
Damn.
inspiration point.
No, I'm gonna need it later probably.
Okay.
So, yeah, it fails to save, but I am gonna take an attack at the lad there. This is gonna be a booming blades.
The blades booming.
Let's see. 13 plus 1 for 14 plus 8 for 22 to hit him.
Yeah, hits.
Okay. It's going to be 8 plus 4 for 6, plus 7 for 13, plus another 6 for 19, plus another 19 for 38.
38 damage.
damage.
Absolutely bloodied.
38 damage to that dude's. And then we're going to step up the last 5 feet to here and attack this dude's.
Okay. Yeah, this guy's bloodied. And go ahead and make the attack.
That's a natural 18 on the dice. And with the plus 8 for 26 plus the 28 to hit him.
28 hits.
Okay. That's not a booming blade. So let's see, that's 5 plus 5 for 10, plus 1 for 11, plus 19 for flat 30.
30 damage?
30 damage.
Whistle, how do you want to finish this guy off?
Whistle's going to, as we're moving up, just again kind of like lightly stepping very quickly, Nikolai is going to smack the one guy, and Whistle is going to kind of do like a flourish with the hands and point towards the other guy, and without being handled, Nikolai is going to flip over and stab that guy straight to the back and come back to the hand.
Fucking A. Echinacea just gave their order for no quarter, and Nikolai just sink right into the back of this individual as Nikolai just sort of, no quota.
Bonus action, we're going to hit that other dude again. Because it's
Go for
15
it.
feet reach, I
Yep.
can just about get him.
All right.
So, gather up the dice slits. 14 plus 1 for 15 plus 8 for 23.
23 to hit? Yeah.
All right. Yo, my D6s tonight have been fire. It's
Might have been trash.
Yo, I've been getting 5s and 6. 5 and 6 is like crazy right now. So that's 11 with the D6s, plus another 5 from the weapon itself. That's 16, and then plus 19 for 34.
Nearly there.
And that's bonus action, and all the movement I've got in the world. So that's it for Whistle.
Okay, sounds good. It is Ebon Eye's turn. He's going to move here, get his attack off on you without getting that Guardian of Faith. One's like, you motherfucker.
He goes straight up that way, right?
Yep.
Okay, still within range.
He's still within range of you, yeah.
Range, yeah.
26 to hit you.
Hang on, I'm debating whether I want to save this or.
The next one's a natural 20. I'm going to tell you right now.
Yeah, I am not gonna shield then.
Okay, so the first one you're going to take
Jeez.
17 base.
Well, you know what? Hang on. So the first one, sorry, because you know what? No, that's metagame.
You declared that you weren't going to, so we're going to keep this.
It wasn't going to be shield. It was going to be the backlash to push him. See if I can push him. Back.
I'll allow that.
I just no, that'd be metagaming because I know the second attack's going to hit. So no, go ahead.
So so 17 slashing damage, and then for the fire, 6, and then the second, which is a crit, base is going to be 24.
Hang on. It was 17. What was the fire?
6.
6. Okay.
So 24 for the slashing damage, and then 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 30 for the fire damage.
Reaction.
What's
Wondrous
your
Grace. As this
Okay.
crit hits Whistle, who I can just see. And this is only a weapon attack that he's being hit with, correct?
Correct.
The same weaving, the literal weave made manifest turned gold, is going to stitch up your wounds as you are hit with this critical attack, Whistle. There's just this scream of panic. Oh my god! Can you use another inspiration? I'm running out of inspirations, but I rolled a 1. That's trash. I refuse. 7. Okay, you heal 7 plus what? 7. You heal 14 on this reaction.
Wait.
As Echinacea hears.
He cannot heal, actually.
I was going to say, yeah, I can't be healed.
Because he failed, he can't heal.
Damn.
I can't be healed.
Fuck.
That's why I was just about to confirm if this is a heal. Because
Yeah, cannot
So,
heal.
no.
That's a good point. Thank you, David.
They don't know
for-
that.
Yeah, you use it, but you see as that dark aura kind of overtakes Whistle as he does not heal. You see that inability taking over.
You also see Whistle fall to his knees and go down.
Okay. Whistle
Whistle's
is
down.
unconscious.
Yeah.
Noted. Okay. Sounds good. I mean, it doesn't sound good. It sounds bad, but Understood.
I'm gonna just take a nap.
Okay. That is enemies' turns.
Yeah, that guy just went. Now it's the two other Ebon Eye down the hallway.
Yep. Gonna go for. Nope. Nope. Jesus Christ, you guys. That one hits Lucian. No, Lucian's got shield up. That doesn't hit. Okay. Both of these guys miss, but they're seeing that the heart is beginning to... they see that their forces are going down, so they're going to start moving and take attacks of opportunity. Kalen is going to make his attack here, which hits, and he is going to Divine Smite. Holy fuck. Okay. 9. What is the fucking additive here? So 16 damage base plus... Holy fuck. Jesus Christ, Kalen. As Kalen finishes off, it burns in bright, radiant moonlight. As one of these Ebon Eye Knights go down, he'll expend half of his movement to get through. Lucian will take his attack. 16, but that hits, and he deals damage, but it is not quite enough to stop this Ebon Eye Knight. Okay, Echinacea, you're up with NPCs on deck.
Okay. Did Whistle fail the save last round or this round?
This round.
This round when he ran out.
Yeah, when I ran up and got into the radius.
So I couldn't heal him.
If you wanted to.
Which I do. So Echinacea's gonna move here. I need that guy to make a wisdom save.
11.
He fails.
Yes.
Jesus Christ, that's trash. He takes 8 times 2 for 16 radiant damage.
He is still just barely standing, but he takes damage.
Okay. Is Monroe surrounded in that shroud?
Yes.
So I have to wait around for him too.
I understand. No, he is not. He is not. I apologize. I misunderstood. I was thinking about your aura like a dumbass. No, he is no longer in that shroud.
Okay. And Echinacea is going to pull a diamond out of their bag and move the hair out of Monroe's face as they pull off the helmet. If you don't say yes, I don't know what I'm going to do. And they will break the diamond in their hands as all of these little fragments shatter out around them, and they try to bring him back.
You cast Revivify.
Mm-hmm.
You find yourself transported. You've been to a lot of afterlives in your time outside of the Arcanum. This is the least fantastical, but that's not a bad thing. For the first time in your life, as you recall, you're in a train station. You hear as trains move by, you see the beautiful metallic metal and people sort of talking and reading papers as it leaves the station. You see these arching overhangs and a beautiful glass ceiling where you can see the sky and the clouds passing, and with a suitcase on his side, fully dressed with a little like paperboy's cap on his head, you see Monroe waiting for his train, sitting on a bench alone. Nobody else is there.
Echinacea sits beside him and takes his hand.
No, they didn't get you, did they?
Not yet. I'm here to get you if you want.
Leave you alone out there in that big scary world? No. Plus, we got an Arcanum to stop.
We have people to save. They'll look around the train station. And you have to take me to one of these.
Yeah, I apologize that this is the first glimpse you're looking at one.
It's with you.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I worried you. And I'm sorry I let you down.
You didn't do that. Did I let you down when I died?
No.
Well, then there you go.
You're a very good friend.
They hold his hand tight. You know you are too.
I think I'm getting there. Kind of tucks the hair behind your ear. Gotta treat the pretty flowers with respect.
And unaware of the conversation, I say conversation, the yell that Lazuli had at Monroe imploring that he be nice to pretty flowers, Echinacea kind of cocks their head. I like that.
I'm ready to go back.
Come with me. And instead of getting onto a train and going to whatever afterlife would take him, the two walk up the steps of this station, just barely floating above said steps into the light, and the world turns around and they are back on the stone floor.
The hair, very nicely, of course, by you, like pushed aside on Monroe's head as he just, fucking stabbed me.
I've got you. I've got you. I've got you. And I have to get Whistle. But I've got you. First things first. And Echinacea will use a bolstering rally on Monroe.
Okay.
Stay with me.
I'm not going anywhere.
Good. I'll hold you to it. And Monroe will gain 14 temp HP.
Okay, noted. So he is at 1 hit point with 14 temp HP.
And Echinacea is going to use the rest of their movement. I'll roll that wisdom save in a second.
Oh, you're fine.
Oh, I can go this way. To get between this guy and Whistle.
Okay, amazing. Yeah, go ahead and make that wisdom save.
15.
Does my dead body give off an aura?
Absolutely not.
You're not
I
dead.
had to check.
You're
Is
unconscious.
my unconscious body?
No.
I'm checking.
I appreciate you checking. No.
That's 15.
That is a failure, unfortunately.
Okay.
So you cannot regain hit points until either this guy dies or...
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Working on it. Okay, cool. And then he has to roll a save, correct? No, he already did.
He already did.
Okay.
That is my turn.
That is your turn.
Yeah, they just look up at this Ebon Eye. He's mine.
It will be famous.
No. And nor will you. I will take you from your god.
We shall see.
Yes, we shall.
Okay. Echinacea squaring up with an Ebon Eye Knight is the best shit. I'll beat
Head tilted this high
I'll
up.
beat the dog shit out of you.
Oh, 5 feet of me.
Okay. Sorry, just one last work thing. Okay. I believe we are at NPC's turns. Monroe is going to kind of sit up and go, Jesus, whoever that is. And at at 4th level, which is, or no, he doesn't have that. At 3rd level on himself, he is going to cast Cure Wounds. So he gains 17 hit points, and he's just like, oh god, oh god. Okay. Lucian is going to Wow. Dash. 50. Jesus, he can get 100. He's gonna get right up next to you, Echinacea. And he's gonna stand. He'll kind of see Whistle's body. He'll look at you with this like sorrowful but like determined expression as he just looks up to the Ebon Eye Knight. Get out of my home. No. As he just is so angry, but he stands beside you ready to defend you if this Ebon Eye decides to act up. Kalen's gonna finish this guy off. Hopefully. Yeah, he does. It would be enough anyway. So he does that, and then he's going to use the action to get here, or his movement to get there, and he will bonus action Healing Word Monroe. He'll just say, "You kept them safe. Thank you." And he'll Healing Word at 3rd level. So Monroe heals for an additional 13 points. And Kalen just nods, or Monroe nods and just says, "I'll always try to keep them safe." Okay. Casimir moves up. Oh, no. Yeah, he's gonna bonus action Misty Step. He's gonna get right here. And then he's gonna walk up. he's gonna casually stroll just to flank. You're fucked now. You are solely fucked. Rolling the saves for the boys. That's a D12, dumbass.
It's weird. I can't roll higher than a 12.
That's strange, dog. Casimir succeeds, but Lucian, of course, fails. Naturally.
Story of his life.
Story of his life. He fucking sucks. Okay. Top of the order. Whistle. Where are you going when you die this time, Bobo?
What do you mean? Doesn't he have saves?
Sorry. Yep, sure does.
What the fuck do you mean?
Sorry.
Hey!
Pulled me already to the funeral. Damn.
Sorry.
Literally not even cold yet. It's a death saving throw is con, right? Is con, right?
Yep.
That is 22 for the first one. A success?
That's a success, yeah.
Alright. First success.
I thought they're flat D20s.
They're flat
Flat
D20s.
D20.
Yeah.
Okay. Then
10 is the DC. Yeah, you succeed.
Yeah. I was about to say, I think you succeeded, but no mods.
No mods.
Okay. That is your turn.
Mm-hmm. Bonus action.
Yeah, anything with your bonus action?
I bleed out.
Okay, noted.
Stop it.
This guy's gonna try and bring some of you down with him. He's gonna go for Lucian, and that hits, as does that one.
Dang though.
Lucian's gonna take 40 points of damage.
Reaction, no he doesn't.
He cannot heal this turn.
I'm not healing.
Okay.
I'll use a 4th level reaction defensive dome. He takes 5 damage as I eat the other 35.
Okay. Sounds good.
Also, I need that guy to make a wisdom save.
Okay. 3.
16 times 2, he takes 32 damage. Radiant.
Echinacea, how do you want to do this?
It is the spirit guardians, Aedwulf and Echinacea, dancing around the space. Aedwulf in this translucent bardic form. Echinacea looking so much more similar to them, the self that they know, just a little bit older, a little bit more sure of themselves. They whirl around Casimir, then Lucian, then Echinacea, and they stride forward, and they both just grab this Ebon Eye Knight and yank him skyward with them into the heavens.
Okay. We're out of initiative.
I
Quick thing-
heal.
Quick thing I want to just check on. Did the Ebon Eye Knight take that damage at the start of its turn?
Yeah,
So then you probably wouldn't have defensive dome, so you might get that spell slot back.
that's true.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Echinacea's gonna heal Whistle.
Okay, you heal him, and he comes back up pretty quickly.
Yeah, they'll use healing hands for this one.
Okay.
You heal for 10.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, Doctor.
Of course. This was rough. This was really rough. Can everyone come here? They drop spirit guardians,
Okay, you do.
but the guardian of faith stays up.
Okay. Kalen begins to ready himself to heal as well. But I say, yeah, everybody pretty quickly. Monroe's like holding onto his like the open wound on his rib and just sort of moving up and just, I can help if needed to.
I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna fix all of it. And I mean all of it. Everyone just gather up. Please.
Everybody's gathered up. I'm sorry if that was not heard.
Whistle looks at Monroe's clutching his own.
What, I'm sorry, what did you say?
They got you too, huh?
Yeah. I'm not happy about it. All right. Everybody is indeed grouped up.
And pushing away the guilt at having let yet another friend die today. Echinacea is going to just start linking arms with everyone so that we are in this very tight circle, all 7 of us. And 7 happens to be the perfect number for an ability Echinacea has never used before, but I think in this space that is in a space that is devoted to death, Echinacea demands that its counter be present. And so as they clasp arms with everyone and just feel the touch of every single person here, they spare this extra glance for Kaelin, who I think knows what's coming somehow, even though they've never spoken of it. And Echinacea is going to use Breath of Life for the first time. The wings on their back, which are normally translucent, almost like the rainbow sheen on a bubble, barely visible, turn bright red. Blood red, rose red, and they expand through the space, impossibly tall on this tiny body. They're still incorporeal. They pass through the stone, and they embrace everyone here. And we all benefit from a long rest.
Yeah, boy.
Phoenix abilities, baby.
I can only use it once every 30 days, so I gotta be really judicious.
And Echinacea, for the first time, you hear the voice of a companion that helped save you once. As you, in this moment, breathe life from a phoenix. This phoenix being reborn as Igni. There they are. Hello, my friend.
Hello, Igni.
I am awake, and it seems as if you are waking yourself.
In that case, good morning to you.
Good morning to you.
There's so much that I want to say.
Me too. But the first is I'm so proud of you. You use our gifts well.
I strive to do so. But I am sorry for the ways in which I have failed you in the past.
Failure is but a page in the book. It is not one we stay on for long, and it does not define our story.
Then let us turn the page. And as Igni says Mythmaker, and at the same time Echinacea says let us turn the page, the red wings covering everyone turn into pages and scatter across the space, leaving tales told and untold across the floor.
Incredible. Whistle, what are you doing in this time as you have come back from the grips of death and you're now brought back to your full, comfort and power with this breath of life?
I think as Whistle, feels the grip return to his hands, as he feels the pain in the wound, disappear in that wash of warmth, right? I just kind of briefly catching glimpses of the words on the pages as they scatter about. Whistle nods gratifyingly to Echinacea.
Thank you, Doctor.
Of course. I'm sorry that got so rough.
No. You kept us in this.
We kept us in this.
Yeah, Lucian very quickly. This was a team effort. But the work isn't done. He's looking at all of you with reverence and a lot of pride. Thank you.
Don't thank us yet. Got our hearts in prison.
Shall we get started?
Let's.
And Whistle will get the cage out.
Okay. Get the cage out, and Echinacea, are you casting ceremony?
Echinacea will begin casting ceremony. It's a long casting.
It's
So
an
I
hour.
think, they will extend a hand to Lucian in his home. Would you like to be a part of this?
I can't offer much, but I would love to be there, yes.
This is your home. You have power here, Lord Whitmore. It is yours to take, if you wish it.
Lord Whitmore is not something Lucian had ever thought he would be called. And I think there is something special about being called that name by the person who liberated him. The person who showed him he could take a different path. The person that healed him and picked him up when he was at his lowest. And the prison's not too far away from here. He takes your hand as Kalen takes the other. I will help. He's beaming with pride. He kind of leans down. Mythmaker. I will keep that in my mind.
Oh my goodness, you all heard her?
The group did hear that. And Kalen will aid in this process at also casting ceremony, which will cut the time in half.
Incredible.
I will just need an Arcana check from you, Button, and I will roll one as Kaylin. Kaylin succeeds with a 24.
Math. What is 14 plus 9?
23.
It's... Yes.
You
23.
succeed. What does Echinacea's magic look like as they sit opposite Kaylin, who's on the other side of the heart, beginning to weave his magic?
And Whistle is here with the cage. What is the shape of the cage? What is the cage like surrounding this heart?
Whistle, I'll let you describe that.
Yeah, we use the short swords that we gathered inside the home.
Yeah.
To practice on. So I think once we got hold of the cold iron ingots, Whistle spoke to them, and he had them turn into swords as well. But the Damascus drip being the skyline of Iothalor. So Whistle is going to pull out the swords, and as he kind of flourishes the bag open, they twirl into the air, and they kind of all like point blades out. They kind of slowly rotate. And Whistle will say in Orethian,
As we practiced.
and press the hand out. And as he does so, there's sort of this kind of magnetic resonance. The blades all just kind of ripple like liquid for just a moment as they all spread out around the heart, and bars and like metal kind of reach out from each blade as they kind of stab into the ground and connect with each other.
You hear all in unison in Orethian, we are ready to aid, as the swords turned into bars, ready themselves to service.
And Whistle will just look over to Echinacea and Kaylin and nod once they're all in place.
And yeah, you nod and Whistle. You see on the opposite side, next to Kaylin, so you kind of perfectly like mirroring each other, you see Nikolai, who's tending to the bars. You see that he is weaving his own Divanthier magic as he pulls from the Damascus and kind of weaves through these beautiful lines of connectivity from bar to bar, blade to blade, to ensure that this structure is secure. Still in this moment of your own success, offering teaching and guidance as he kind of helps you refine that process.
Echinacea steps up beside Whistle, Bluecine on their other side, looking at Kaylin across the heart. And they refuse to view this as the imprisonment of a person, because this heart is a prison itself. This is justice upon a prison. And so they reach their hands through the bars, and little tethers begin to form between themselves and the people who are still alive within that heart. This is for the breaking of your chains. And they will set about this ceremony, which is, I think, an entire liturgy, both for the living of life and the acceptance of death, neither of which Viola allows. In her Death Hagdom, death is not life's opposite, but rather a standstill. And so, as Echinacea reaches their hands through the bars, they say, life unto life, death unto death, and you unto me, as they try to pull those souls forward.
You see over the course, that is what you offer to this ceremony, as you see this constellation forming from Kaylin begin to create anchor points on the heart, as the green, fleshy exterior begins to slowly dispel, as a constellation is formed. And the constellation shows that of a terrarium. It is this large circle with on the inside is not only a heart, but a dagger that matches Nikolai's visage as the Damascus Divanthir dagger, as this green exterior begins to fade. The eyes of one Harry Oten slowly begin to open as the ceremony begins, and we will end our chapter of Known Realms Tolesh here.
Oh.
Oh man.
Nicely done, guys. Nicely done, you guys.
That shit is epic.
All right. Thank you guys for tuning in to this second and what I think is the last SWAT session for Team Heart. They cleared the dungeon and they are dispelling the heart as we speak, but we will see what happens with Team Herbarium next week and see how that pans out. They still have to contend with Elizabeth and Viola, and they are currently split in another degree as Zio is within the house of Lila Alcott, and Lazuli is with the other remaining contingent in the Herbarium face-to-face with one Elizabeth Whitmore. Before we head out, let's go ahead and outro our players, starting with David.
Oh. Hey guys, my name is David. Tonight I've been playing Whistle. Both he, him pronouns. You can catch me here as Whistle every Sunday going forward. And you can also catch me over at Stealthy Elf Productions, where I am the game master of a couple of Pathfinder 2nd Edition games. That's me.
Thank you. And Button?
Hello, I am Button. My pronouns are they, them. I am Bluebluebutton on social media. You can find me here Sundays playing Echinacea Belrose, and every other Saturday on Stealthy Elf Productions playing Cressida in Unearthed Inheritance. And next Sunday, you can find me at Rainbow Roll Fest 2024 in a Bluebeard's Bride game that I'm very proud of called A Haunting Beloved.
Incredible. Hi everybody, my name is Alec, my pronouns are he, him. You can find me all places on the internet at Tales Archived, the Archivist here for Known Realms Tolesh. When I'm not here, you can find me over at Stealthy Elf Productions in Heroes of Hysteria Unearthed Inheritance as Finn Reese. Go ahead and check out Lupine Honey and use code Tales Archive for 10% off your purchase. And go ahead and check out the donation links in chat for Sudan, Palestine, Congo, and Haiti. If you are not able to donate in this time, please uplift oppressed voices, share resources you find on your journeys, and educate yourself on the current goings on in the world. Until then, we will see you next time as we pick up with Lazuli and Zio in Iothalor itself. And we'll see you guys in the next adventure. Hang on for a raid. Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.